Hello Taurus, how's it going? I hope you're very well. My name is Madam Butterfly and this is going to be a who's coming towards you for January. But it is a timeless message, Taurus, so whenever you happen to catch it, it's, you know, whenever it was meant for you. This reading is sponsored by Keen, Taurus, who are a online network of psychics. They are open 24 hours a day, and you can choose who you would like to talk to. You can choose which psychic you would like to talk to. So if you're looking for a personal reading, I can highly recommend Keen. If you head over to trykeen.com/Madam Butterfly, you will get your first 10 minutes for $1.99. So thank you very much to Keen for sponsoring this reading, and I'll leave the link in the description box underneath for those of you who are interested in getting a wee, you know, getting a wee reading from Keen. They're open 24 hours a day as well. I can't remember if I said that. So thank you very much to Keen for sponsoring this reading. Okay, so who is coming towards Taurus? This person might be a little defensive when they get here. You have the World. You have the High Priestess. You have the Eight of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Four of Wands. You could be dealing with another Taurus. You could be dealing with a Pisces, it could be a Capricorn. This person's had some kind of ending in their past, but they're over it now. They've been debating whether or not to contact you, Taurus. They kind of had their heart closed for a while, because they had some kind of hurt in their past. So I don't know if they got cheated on or if there was just something that didn't work out for them. Now that doesn't have to be in terms of love, that can be just in terms of life in general. But they've certainly had something not turn out the right way, the way they thought it was going to, and it kind of led them to shut down a little bit. So whether or not you already know this person or this is how you're going to meet them, like how they are when you meet them, there's a little bit of kind of almost not letting it in at first. I just want to reshuffle that one. They see you as like almost a keeper of knowledge. They see you as very, very wise. And it's interesting because they're showing me, actually this is a Taurus card. See her little hat? It's actually very similar to the Taurus symbol. And I was thinking about this the other day. It's interesting that the Hierophant is a Taurus card, because I actually think Taurus are an incredibly psychic sign. I think Taurus, I think they have like a really spot on intuition. So this is your person here. The Page of Pentacles with the High Priestess, because you're showing up as this High Priestess. Excuse me. So they're showing up as this page, you know, so they could be younger. the new, but there's kind of this, as far as they see it, there's kind of this discrepancy here, or there will be when you meet. This is how this person will show up, because they are seeing you as like very wise, like I said, like the keeper of knowledge. They might see you as somebody quite psychic or very intuitive. There's going to be, I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication. But they're going to be kind of trying to control it. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it catches them off guard. You know, it's like they're trying to control themselves with you. Because I don't think this person expects to meet you, or they didn't expect to meet you. This person, they really want to get married, or they really want to be settled. They really think about it a lot. The 3 and the 4 of Wands, like this is something this person would really like long-term commitment, marriage, moving in together. I think they think about this a lot. Like you're dealing with someone who wants to be settled. And they're going to wait until... I think they've been waiting for the right one. This person's very kind of picky about who they let in. You have the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck here, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You have the Hermit underneath that, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. They've been waiting. This is really not someone who rushes into things. They're very patient. They kind of have a tendency to get in their head about things, like they massively overthink things. I don't want to say that they wallow, but I think this person has a tendency, like maybe their emotions kind of overwhelm them at some point, and like they're very focused on whatever this bad thing is that happened in their past, you know. I think they dwell on it quite a lot. They might be kind of introverted, this person, like they might spend a lot of time alone. They could also be a little shy. You have the Page of Pentacles with the Hermit, but whether you met this person or not, they've been waiting for the right person. You know, if you already know this person, they've been waiting for the right time, whatever that means for them, because they've been going through this 9 of Swords, which is a Gemini card, so you'd be dealing with a Gemini, but this person's a real warrior. Like this is like a, you know, up at nights wailing, you know, constantly thinking about things, overthinking, paranoia, projecting fears onto things. And I say it with love, I'm a Gemini myself, I do this shit all the time. You know, but it's that kind of energy. But I feel that they work on an offer and then they come towards you very quickly. I feel there's a delay at the start of the connection when you first meet this person, and then it's like all of a sudden they just kind of appear and things start flowing. You have the World card and you have the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, they have some kind of burden they've been carrying around with them. They have some kind of burden they've carried in from their past. They think you're too good to be true, basically. You have the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. This person really wants to be settled. Like they really want to be settled. You're dealing with someone They want a family. They're a very family-oriented person. They want to build a family. They want to build a home. You know, if family is not applicable, then they want to build a home with you. But the World card and the Nine of Pentacles, they think the world of you. And Seven of Cups, they think you're too good to be true. The Nine of Pentacles, again, there's this kind of energy with the Nine of Pentacles of, I don't really understand why this person would be messing with me. Because see how you have the Pentacle here? See, they already see you as like having everything with the Nine of Pentacles. You know, they're like, okay, so this person's like really independent, they've got their own money, they've got a lot of friends, they're generally really happy, you know, they're very attractive. What am I offering this person? I only have this Pentacle. But they want to give you this Pentacle anyway, Taurus, so that you have 10. So that you have 10 Pentacles. You know, so that you are fulfilled. That word was fulfilled, sorry. So you could be dealing with, yeah, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo or Capricorn. They might be a little younger than you, this person. They're actually very, very sensitive on the inside. You could be dealing with a water sign, but they like to present as this Emperor. So you could also be dealing with an Aries, or they could have an Aries rising. But they're actually very squishy on the inside. Like Queen of Cups, they're very empathic, they're very sympathetic, they're very empathetic. They're very sensitive, they're very kind, very compassionate, but I think it gets hidden, you know. So initially, they may also have had a connection with like a karmic in the past who was kind of controlling, or this could be a mother even, or like a sister or something in the background that's kind of controlling. But they have some kind of epiphany about this. And I think it's when they meet you. But see, this could be, I don't think they're with this person when they meet you. I think this is something from their past, you know, like maybe an ex, or like I said, you know, it could be like family or something like that. But you could be dealing with a Cancer, yeah. They're going to let out more communication than they intend to at the start. And then you might find that this person pulls back a little bit because they've let out more than they intended. And it freaks them out a little bit because they like to appear as this Emperor, being very in control. You know, that's the energy that this person likes to portray. So I'm going to get some characteristics of this person. So what would you like Taurus to know? You have Companion. Yeah, see, look at that dog. Isn't that the most gorgeous dog? This person is looking for, like, they're very settled. They want to be settled. They're a very homey person. You know, they're looking for someone that they can have this with. You know, like the barbecue. You know, going out to the same restaurant every Sunday night for the rest of your life or something. You know, that kind of. They want to be settled. Do you know what I mean? They want to be content. They want to sit in and watch crap TV with you, you know, this kind of energy. They want to cook. They're very family oriented. You have Excitable. These dogs are so cute. So I do think they get kind of excited. I think this connection excites them a lot when you guys first meet. And they maybe, it's almost like they get overexcited to the point where it might make them a little grumpy. You know, like a kid? You know, like, because I think this person is very innocent, but they have to hide it, I think, a little bit with the Emperor, because I think, I don't know, there's something to do with like family, like their mother didn't like them. You know, it was one of these like, oh, boys don't cry, or like, you know, even if it was a girl, like, don't be too emotional or something like this, like children should be seen and not heard. I feel there's something like that in their background, but this person's just like a little kid at heart. Like, they're very, very sweet. They have a lot of emotion. You could very well be dealing with a water sign. I would say they have water in their chart somewhere. Or they could be a Gemini. But almost, it's like because they've been taught to repress it, they get so excited, yeah, like to the point where it kind of makes them grumpy and they withdraw. Because it's like they realize they've let too much out with you. Because I feel like with you, they're very comfortable with you. But it's like they dial it back. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what they've been taught to do. You have kindness, yeah, they're very, very kind. Very, very kind, squishy person on the inside. But again, see, the Emperor is not an unkind person. He's just very logical and authoritative, you know, and he doesn't really let a lot away. You have confidence, so I think this person will appear as very confident on the outside, like the Emperor, but I feel like they're on the inside, they are still confident. I want to say some of you are definitely dealing with a Cancer because you have the Chariot and the Queen of Cups. And also with these two here, I want to say that this person, see with the Chariot card, it often talks about someone who seems very confident on the outside, but actually they're not that confident on the inside. They're very successful, but that tends to be just because of motivation and like determination to get things done. They're a very determined energy, you know. But also with the Chariot and the Queen of Cups, it talks about someone who has kind of spent a good deal of their life putting other people first. And it may only have been very recently with this person that they have stopped to put themselves first. They've definitely been through a lot with the Queen of Cups, because this is the energy of someone that kind of gets taken advantage of, you know, because they are very sweet and they're very nurturing and very loving. So they've kind of had to learn to put a bit of a lid on their emotions. So that's why they show up as this Emperor. But yeah, see the way that dog is sitting? It's very much like the Emperor. See how he's very... It's almost like it's fake. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like, this is what I present to you on the outside, because this is what I'm supposed to present. That's what I've been taught. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't know if you've seen The Tudors, but you know Jonathan Rhys-Meyers in The Tudors? He presents one way, but he's actually... I mean, I'm not saying he's a psycho, but your person's a psycho, but it's that kind of, you always have to present a certain air on the outside, but underneath it they're actually very squishy. Okay, what else would you like Taurus to know about this person? You guys complement each other. So you guys might be very opposite, you know. I think they like that though. Because I don't think they're very... I think you're the more outgoing one in this connection. I think they front a good game, you know. Like, they definitely have friends. But I think you're generally more sociable and outgoing than this person. I think you'll find, like, they're more introspective, you know. You might find that you're kind of opposite to each other, but you also complement each other a lot, you know. You have fire signs, so they could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or they could have an Aries rising. Or they could have, like, an Aries midheaven or something. Or a fire sign midheaven. Okay, they're very funny. So this person has a good sense of humor. I hate it when it knocks all the cards. Sorry. Get back to where you were. And you have Frank. So I think it's, they have this type of sense of humor where they're just, you know, like when somebody just says stuff and that's kind of what makes it funny, like they're just very frank, like that's kind of their sense of humor, which I like that type of sense of humor. Okay, what else please? What would you like Taurus to know about this person? You have hard worker, so they're going to work very hard on this connection with you as well, but you might find that they're a very hard worker and just in general. Sorry, it's my phone making noises. What else would you like Taurus? Yeah, just going to take the top one. So they're very kind. It's a very kind person you're dealing with. They're tall. This person might be quite tall. If you're thinking of a certain person and you're like, oh, they're not tall, don't worry about it. Okay, just don't even worry. These are going to be like for someone's going to need to have confirmation about someone, you know what I mean? And you have very clean, so they could very well be a Virgo, because I always associate very clean with Virgo. But they're very house oriented, this person, like they're very family, home oriented. It could just mean this person spends a lot of time in the house, you know, because you did have that hermit card, so they are something, they like to be at home. I would say they like to cook as well. And you have muscles at the bottom of the deck, so they might be, there's something to do with muscles there. Like it's at the bottom of the deck, so they might not be overtly huge, but they might, you know, they're one of those people, or specifically if it's a guy, probably, like it's one of those guys that they're kind of shredded, you know what I mean? They might not be big, but they're shredded, you know? So I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed the reading. It was a pleasure to read for you, as always. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me. If you feel like doing that, I would appreciate that a lot. And take care, Taurus. Lots of love.